Guardian Angel by Gabriella Godinez. Why won't this open? I looked at the top of the ridged white cap again and sounded out the words. Turn right. But I am turning right, I thought to myself. I was so thirsty. This was the only bottle of juice in the house. Mommy only let me have this juice when I was sick, but I was really thirsty. Why won't it open? Rage boiled up to my head, making my cheeks flush bright red. I wrapped my tiny hand over the bottle cap, and with all the strength and frustration of my 3-year-old body, I pushed down and twisted. It opened! I did it, I thought. I am so strong, like a big girl. I continued to praise myself. Mommy will be so proud of me when I tell her. I looked down at my success. The purpley nectar that smelled like grape jelly smothered in sugar. I placed the opening to my puckered lips, and I drank the entire bottle of grape-flavored triaminic cough syrup. Everything was black, and I wasn't moving. I couldn't move. Why is it so dark? I thought. I hated the dark. Scary things lived in the dark. My heart started thumping. Thoughts scurried through my head like chickens with their heads freshly hacked off. Where's my mommy? Why can't I open my eyes? I want to open my eyes. Open, 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 please. Mommy, I'm scared. Mommy, help, help. What's that noise? A faint light began to appear in the darkness, and as the light grew wider, the noises grew louder. I thought I could hear people talking. I still couldn't move, but I had a little feeling start to return to my body. My head felt like it was a balloon with marbles bouncing around in it. It hurt to breathe, and I could feel a tightness in my left arm. I was lying down. A plastic cover was over my mouth, amplifying my straining gasps for air, making me sound like Darth Vader during allergy season. I was so tired. I didn't bother trying to take it off. I don't think I could have if I tried. I looked at my left arm. Something was going into it. I looked up and saw a bag full of clear stuff that was going into my arm. My heart started to bounce on its trampoline, hitting its head against my chest. Tears began to pool in my eyes. Mommy, I managed to squeeze. Mommy. I tried again, hot tears sliding down my icy cheeks. Hello, Gabriella, said a warm voice. I looked over. A man was sitting in a seat next to me, a policeman, with hair that matched the bricks of my school. I liked policemen. My mommy always told me to smile and wave at them because it was their job to protect me and keep me safe. This policeman had amber brown eyes, almost orange. I liked them a lot. They reminded me of candy. Mommy? I asked. He took off his hat and smiled at me. My name is Officer Anderson. I'm your friend. My job is to stay with you and make sure you're okay. I listened. I have to put something on your finger. Is that okay? I nodded, calmer now that I had a new friend to keep me company. I watched as Officer Anderson took my little hand into his gentle bear-sized ones. I couldn't feel them, but I knew they were warm and soft. I looked at my finger and saw it was wrapped. I didn't know in what, but it had balloons on it. I liked balloons. Mama? I asked again, hoping for an answer this time. I have something for you, he answered. He turned to his side and from a plastic bag pulled out a stuffed animal, a spotted dog, with a fireman hat on it. Do you like dogs? He asked. I nodded as he placed the Dalmatian under my limp arm. I tried to say thank you, but my lips wouldn't move. You'll see your mommy soon, he finally said. I began to fade back into the sleepy darkness. Officer Anderson looked at me with worried orange eyes and placed his hand on my frozen forehead. "Be strong," he said. "Fight. You're going to make it." Black. When I woke up again, I was lying in a cold, white room with curtains on every side of me. "My baby!" I heard my mother's whimpering voice. She was squeezing me so tightly I thought I was going to pop, but I didn't care. I had my mommy. I was finally safe. I wanted to squeeze her back and rub my nose in her chocolate hair and cry in her chest of pillows. "Mommy," I wanted to say. I tried to say, but failed. I watched as people came in and out, doctors checking the machines attached to my head and tummy, policemen talking to my mommy, then to the doctors, then back at my mommy, in and out, until I started to feel funny. A shaking. I tried to stop but couldn't. They moved up my legs, my tummy. I wailed for my mommy because words wouldn't obey me. Everything was turning green and blue. Shakes all over my body, like something was trying to get out but couldn't. People in white coats raided the room, shoving my panicking mother out, leaving me alone. My heart felt like it was shrinking. My chest was getting heavy, like someone was sitting on it, and it started getting harder to breathe. More and more doctors filled the room, running, yelling, arguing, moving. They surrounded me, my vision like looking through a straw. "She's going," I heard. "Going? Going where?" And then I felt it. The pinch. The needle. My head became hazy. Rainbows filled my eyes. The shaking stopped, and I turned numb. Swirlies and circles, spots and dots, and Officer Anderson. I ran to him smiling, bouncing on clouds and smelling sugar and flowers. He hugged me, and I knew I was safe again. He carried me on his shoulders as we watched the stars dance and the whales sing. Balloons filled the sky and disappeared into the distance. With all the excitement, I began to grow tired. Officer Anderson cradled me in his arms and spread his white wings, flying me to a cloud of gold. He took the light from the moon and used it to make me a blankie and keep me warm. Then he kissed my forehead, and I fell asleep. I slowly opened my eyes. Under my arm, I could feel the soft fur of my fire dog and the balloon wrapping on my finger. "Gabi," I heard my mommy say. I looked at her and smiled. "Hello, Mama. I'm back." There was no one named Anderson in the entire LA Police Department. He didn't exist. No one knows where I got the fire dog, or even how I survived. The doctors told my mother that there was no way I was going to survive the overdose, and if I did, I would have severe brain damage or be paralyzed for the rest of my life. But me and Officer Anderson showed them. Me and my guardian angel. The end. Gabriella is currently working towards a major in elementary education at Northern Illinois University. She wrote this memoir to give people hope when times seem hopeless and encourage them to stay strong and fight on. She enjoys meeting new people, sleeping in, walking her dog, and drinking coffee. Lots of coffee.